The world's first wireless, self-powered smart tower from Quattro Electronics shifts physical security from a reactive to a proactive approach. The smart tower is an HD video certified CCTV alarm system specifically designed for protecting and monitoring large open sites. As it can be operated with or without grid power, it is ideal for locations that are remote, temporary, and often challenging. The smart tower is made from aluminum alloy, which makes it easy to transport to the desired location. It can be installed pre-constructed or built on site. The smart tower can run independently in always-on operating mode between voltages of 90 to 300 volts. In the event of a power loss, the system will run fully featured for up to 108 hours. After this point, it will revert to a limited operating strategy, which will continue to transmit events and alarm video for 3 months. This video will show you how to install the smart tower, and these steps cover in detail the site survey, assembling the smart tower and erecting the mast, powering the camera up, installing and checking the connections to sensors and monitoring station, and activating the system. These are the items you will need to assist with the installation: STS drill, masonry drill, spanners, screwdriver, air pump or high-quality foot pump, bubble level. Please note that these are not supplied with the smart tower. First, a site survey should be done to ascertain the risk profile of the site and any non-standard installation conditions. As the smart tower weighs around 265 pounds, this includes checking the ground conditions where the smart tower will be placed. Qualify the number and position of the smart tower and PIR cameras and sensors required to fully protect the site. Ensure that the location is secure and passing vehicles or personnel on adjacent properties will not activate the sensors. Check for any obstacles that might impede the sensors, such as buildings, walls, or trees. PIRs should also not be pointed towards nearby moving objects, such as swaying trees, foliage, and fencing, or subject to intense heat from direct or reflected sunlight, etc., as this will impair detection. Between 1 to 3 smart towers are normally sufficient for most large sites. The on-site capacity has a usable throughput of 150 megabytes per second, allowing multiple tower units to be meshed together over distances of 10 miles line of sight, providing multiple redundant transmission paths. The equipment provides enough bandwidth and data channels for sensors to communicate with or connect to several smart towers simultaneously. Check with your local cellular provider that the area has good signal strength. Before you confirm the location for the smart tower, you should test that the cellular signal is strong enough to enable the alarm to communicate wirelessly with a third-party monitoring station. This is a key part of the initial site survey. The smart tower will typically be delivered on a pallet. A shipment consists of the base, the feet, the mast, the camera and alarm unit head, 3 battery packs, black harness, 1 charger, red harness, 4 body struts, 2 sides for the body casing. Start by fixing the feet to the base. Then check the base is level using a bubble level. To adjust the feet, turn the knob clockwise to extend them and counterclockwise to make them shorter. Use the STS drill to fix the feet to the ground for a fully secure installation. Next, insert the battery packs. The 4 packs need to go into specific positions as shown here. It is good practice to use 2 people when lifting the batteries. Facing the base with the charger pack at the front and to the left, place the battery packs with the black harnesses in the other slots. Connect the power and other connectors as appropriate. Next, take the mast and attach it to one side of the body using a bolt. Keep it in the horizontal position while you affix the camera. Attach the camera and alarm unit head to the mast. Before you proceed with the construction, you will need to power up the SmartTower and set up the camera. First, make a note of the number of your SmartTower, which is located on the rear of the camera head. Then connect the power to the lead to the camera, and then pair the keypad with the SmartTower alarm unit. This will allow you to pair the PIRs, etc. once the mast is in the vertical position. Personal identification devices, or PIDs, are unique keys that allow control of the SmartTower. You need to put the alarm into engineering mode using the red PID key to set up, install, and test the alarm system. Place the red engineer's PID key onto the PID reader. The alarm will ask you to clear the sensors via your green key. Place the green PID key against the PID reader, then follow the alarm's instructions. The alarm will now state that the sensors have been cleared. It will follow by telling you the signal strength. If no signal can be obtained, it may be possible to utilize a different network SIM. Please contact your dealer if this is the case. Use the red PID key to log off from engineering mode. Now pair the keypad with the Smart Alarm unit using the black magnetic key. Once paired, a green light will come on below the keypad and it will tell you the zone number and signal strength. You can then use the keypad by using the green key or typing in a code that has been provided to you by Quattro or your dealer. Now gently push the mast into the upright position. It will lock into the slots. Then you can secure it with the second bolt. Once the mast is in place, you can attach the body struts. To extend the mast, the best option is to use an air pump. The mast should begin to rise at a pressure of 8.5 psi to 9.5 psi. If you do not have an air pump, you can use a quality foot pump or even extend the mast by hand. If you need to use the manual option, you may need to lower the mast back to the horizontal position and extend it before then setting it upright. The mast can be raised to the required level to get a clear line of sight. The maximum is 22 feet. Please observe health and safety procedures if you need to extend the mast manually. Once the mast is in place and the SmartTower has power, you can power up the camera. The setup is automated, and once powered up, the camera and alarm unit perform a self-test function. Now we are ready to install the sensors and PIRs. The SmartTower can be paired with up to 29 sensors. These include camera PIRs for video verification, PIRs, door sensors, and smoke detectors. These can be fixed at the positions noted in the site survey. Check the condition of the fixing locations. To activate a sensor, more than one of these beams must be broken. PIRs are more effective when the beams are broken by somebody moving across them rather than movement along an alley between them. For optimum detection, PIRs should be located so that they are likely to intercept an intruder moving across the coverage pattern at a 45-degree angle, and therefore breaking more than one beam. Make sure the range is within the limits of the PIR. A standard camera PIR can detect and capture images at a range of over 60 feet in daylight and 24 to 33 feet in darkness. Each sensor should be in line of sight within a distance of 210 feet from the smart tower. On your site plan, note down the zones the PIRs will cover once paired with the smart tower. The alarm automatically allocates a sensor to a zone based on the order in which you have paired them. For example, the first sensor you pair is Zone 1, second is Zone 2, etc. If more than one sensor is in the same location, you must name and number them, for example, Courtyard 1, Courtyard 2, Reception 1, etc. You could also mark the back plate with a whiteboard marker. If you have utilized more than one smart tower, you also need to ensure you know which sensors are paired with which alarm unit. Next, pair the PIRs at the main point of entrance with the smart tower. Doing this makes it much easier to identify if someone has entered without a PID key. Start by pairing your first PIR. To pair a Quattro PIR, simply place a magnet against the PIR case screw on the bottom of the sensor. Once this first PIR has been paired, you can follow on to all of the other sensors. Pairing is confirmed when the red light illuminates. This signifies that the PIR has sent a signal to the alarm unit. The alarm voice messages will tell you that the alarm is now able to receive pairing signals from the sensor.
Signal strength. Very good.
Now that the smart tower is up and running and the PIRs are paired, you need to complete the installation. Put on the battery coverings. Then fit the body cowling and bolt together. Finally, you are ready to test the smart tower with the monitoring station. Before you start, please check with your monitoring station if they have any specific procedures or processes you should follow. Once the sensors have been paired with the smart tower, you will need to check that the system communicates with the remote monitoring station and performs any preset recalls once alarmed. Contact the monitoring station to let them know you are carrying out a walk test. You should also provide all site details to the monitoring station, including the number of your smart towers, which you obtained earlier from the rear of the camera head. In order to log the smart tower onto the monitoring station, first place your red PID key onto the PID reader or keypad. The alarm will now state, "Logging on, please wait." The alarm may take several attempts to log on. Once the alarm has logged on successfully, it will state you can now move freely around the property, but do not touch any of the detectors. To set the alarm, please put your green key on the green light. Now use your green key on the green light to set the alarm. The alarm will now state, "Thank you." The alarm will be set in 60 seconds. It will then go through a countdown until the alarm arms, confirmed by 2 short alert tones. Please note that the tones must be heard. If not, put the alarm back into standby by using your green PID key, wait 1 minute, and try again. Once you have heard the tones and the alarm unit is armed, you should wait 4 to 5 minutes and then walk around the site to simulate an intruder. After approximately 1 minute, the alarm will state, "Attention, your presence here has been reported. To prevent security officers arriving shortly, please put your key on the flashing light now." Once you have walked past all the sensors, you should place your green PID key onto the PID reader. The alarm will now return to its standby mode. You should then contact your monitoring station to confirm that they have received all alerts and images from all the sensors. When this has been confirmed, your installation is complete and your system is ready to use. On activation of the alarm, live video footage is captured by the PIR camera and relayed via the smart alarm unit in the SmartTower to the external monitoring station, where it can be reviewed remotely. The system is designed to eliminate false activations since the monitoring station can verify the footage and provide the most appropriate response for the situation. Thank you for watching this installation video. Quattro Electronics provides world-class security and monitoring solutions for challenging, difficult, and temporary environments. Our remote HD alarming and CCTV solutions are wireless and self-powered. They are currently deployed in thousands of locations across the globe, helping customers effectively and efficiently protect, manage, and monitor their sites. If you have any technical questions regarding installing or operating the SmartTower or about the other products available, please contact us.